Hi everyone, my name is Ro. Welcome back again to my channel. Today we're going to react to volume 2 of the light novels of '86. I am so excited to see what we're going to read during this volume because the last one, it was intense. Just a quick reminder to everyone that is watching this video, let's try to make this place as spoiler free as possible so you guys can get a general reaction out of me and I can actually enjoy this series as a whole without any type of spoilers. We have a new illustration. Oh my god, we have Lena and what? She's crying. Oh, the two fight, each on their own battlefield. She fights against her tears. He fights against his death. They fight on, never seeing each other's faces. This is so much poetry. I just really love the writing style so much. You again, Lieutenant vladilenamilize. Oh wait, so we are actually returning to Lena's POV after the Spearhead Squadron left, and we're going 6 months in where she dyed a single stray of her hair red. She has been wearing the black uniform to mourn them. Please refrain from creating more unnecessary trouble and paperwork over a bunch of '86. Shut up. Shut up. Do you have any idea how many complaints I've received about you from transport and supplies? Does she care? No. Can you hear me, Handler 1? Cyclops. More Legion, what's the situation? Okay, so the squadron led by Cyclops is also known as the Queen's Knights. Since the incident with the Spearhead Squadron, Lena has been asking the processors for their names on the first day. However, she never referred to them by anything but their personal names. Okay, she couldn't because once before, she called her processors by their real names with the intent of treating them as equals. But in the end, she couldn't save them. She doesn't want to get attached to another squadron again. Oh no. Eugene? Eugene. Wait, is Eugene the silver haired guy? The one that Shin met? I think so. I think his name was Eugene. Though he wore glasses, his face was still youthful for a 17-year-old. So it's the same guy. I brought with me my lunch. It's gnocchi with beet sauce. Okay, so basically Eugene and his squadron are getting crushed by the Legion. Another reinforcement came. It launched at the Legion through the darkened sky like a jumping spider. It landed on the top of a lowway at the center of the enemy formation. It had 4 nimble jointed legs and pure white armor. Wait! Each equipped with a pair of high-frequency blades and a wide anchor. Shin is back! The machine was blessed with a cold, ferocious beauty befitting the name Valkyrie, but simultaneously it also evoked the terrifying image of a skeletal corpse prowling the battlefield in search of its lost head. Oh my god, I swear, the way people describe Shin, it's amazing. Shin is just attacking the Legion like so quickly, and apparently it's only him right now doing it. So yes, single-handedly, yes, he was the only one. I'm not ready to see crazy Shin. We're having a Shin POV, yes. Frederica is here. I like it. Yay. And right now I think we are in a cafeteria with Eugene basically carrying his tray into I think he's looking for Shin. So it's funny to see Eugene's mentality on the '86 comparing the anime because we saw him, talking and engaging with Shin, but we never got like an insight to what he thought about it. So it's nice to see this chapter being basically from Eugene's POV and see how he thinks about the Federacy and now with the 86 that they're now included in the battlefield as well. So it's interesting. Oh, yeah, Shin's like lineage, it's part of the empire's nobility, and Frederica as well. So that's why they look so similar. Oh my god, I just didn't realize until now. I'm so slow. Okay. So yeah. Okay, that's why they look so. Okay, yeah. Okay, got it. Got it. It's been a while, Shin. Eugene, you were assigned to this base since last month. Looking between the two boys, restlessly, Frederica asked, "An acquaintance of yours?" "He was my squad mate in the Special Officer Academy." Okay. "We've known each other since before that, though. We both volunteered for the Armored Division, shared a room during training, formed a team, and even piloted the same unit during the Vanguard training." "Second Lieutenant Eugene Rance of the 18th Company. Nice to meet you. Fredericarosenfort, a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Now then," finishing off her own cup of coffee. So she likes coffee as well. Oh, that's great. She's like me. I like my coffee sweet. So Eugene is asking, so that's your squadron's mascot, referring to Frederica. And it says it was a tradition which some squadrons upheld to this day. They will introduce a young girl around an age appropriate to play the soldier's little sister or daughter into the squadron, giving her shelter and food, all the while trying to have them form a makeshift family. The hope was that the soldiers would be inspired to continue fighting, even to death, all to protect their beloved daughter. Oh, okay. Okay. So it's like an emotional motivation. That's terrible. I can't believe they're still using mascots in this day and age. She chose to take this path. You say that, but a girl like that doesn't have a reason to fight. That's messed up, isn't it? Yeah, I suppose it is. By the way, you had a little sister, right? Oh yeah, she's a bit younger than Frederica though. His hand touched a locket dangling from his neck. Eugene's talking about the places he wants to take his sister when he leaves the base. Shin's expression hardened. "But if that's the case, are you sure you should be a soldier? The war's not going well right now, and I don't see it getting better anytime soon." Yeah, he's trying to give him a way out, to say, hey, you have a family, you should go back to them. Eugene's expression changed at those unsaid words. "Are you saying that based on experience from your old battlefield?" Yeah. Shin never said much, rarely concerned himself with other people, but he wasn't a bad person. Even with the terrible past behind him, he still befriended an Alba. Oh, so Eugene was going to ask Shin why become a soldier. But then the alarms went off. Oh wait, if the alarms are going off, are we getting the scene? They're in the forest right now, and I have a feeling we're going to get Eugene's POV and how he basically dies. The electronic jamming had intensified. The Northlick squadron blips began retreating at top speed, and a voice yelling something into the open lines only barely registered in Eugene's consciousness. Something rained down from above and burst. A shower of steel washed over them. Looking down at the smoking steel-colored wreckage, Shin opened his mouth to speak. "Frederica, close your eyes." When Eugene opened his eyes, he was met with greenery hanging over him. Oh no. Spruce and pine trees cast a dark green shadow over him. Oh, I'm scared. Shin's blood-red gaze looked down on Eugene. If there was any chance of helping him, Shin wouldn't simply be looking down on him like this. "You don't want to know. Tell me. Everything below your stomach is gone." Really, he wasn't a bad guy. As inappropriate as it was, Eugene found himself smiling. Shin had still pulled him out of the wreckage, and judging from how he didn't feel even a tinge of pain, Shin must have administered him morphine too. Wow. As he rose to his feet, towering above Eugene like a great black crow, Shin retrieved a pistol from the holster on his right thigh. I'm not ready. He pulled back the slide and put a bullet into the chamber. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. It was a weapon that was completely ineffective against the Legion's armor, so the least he could do to repay him was to muster the last of his strength and force a smile. A single gunshot echoed across the battlefield. Guys, there's an image below this text, and I really don't want to scroll down. I really don't. Okay, I'm just going to scroll it, and I'm not going to look until it's there. Okay, I'm going to look. 3, 2, 1. No! 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 This hurts! This hurts! I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you? I'm not sure. The Shin has an eye patch right now. Oh yeah, okay, so one of Eugene's friends arrived to the scene, and I think it's the orange haired one. I really hated him in the anime, and I know he apologized later on, and he was hurt thinking Shin actually killed him, but he needed someone to blame, so he blamed Shin. But what was messed up was this guy manipulating the narrative into Eugene's little sister to make her think Shin was the bad guy. I didn't like that. You probably prioritized killing those hunks of scrap over saving him, didn't you? You were obsessed 86. I am going to commit a crime. We are right now talking about Shin and the Spearhead members in this new path of freedom. From what I'm getting at, they had traveled for maybe 2 or 3 months after they left the Republic, and they already passed the Republic's territory into the Empire's or the All Empire's territory. Fido, your proof that we reached this place. May you carry out your duty until you crumble into dust. Oh, that line is good. That's good. Wait, Shin looked at. Oh, wait, Shin just said this line to Fido, which has been hit by a bombardment. That's it. Fido was hit by a bomb. This, ooh, I love this from 86. They just threw the most heartbreaking things so casually, like, hey, boom, yeah, that's it, they're dead. I'm like, whoa, whoa, you didn't let me prepare myself for this. Shin turned around and returned to Raiden's side. You alright with this, man? Shin realized what Raiden meant. The aluminum grave markers Shin had etched the names of their dead comrades into. He had only just decided to leave all 576 names here in the wreckage of the Juggernauts alongside Fido. Everyone, excluding Fido, had survived their latest battle, but they had lost all the Juggernauts except for Undertaker. I like this because this means the anime actually added a lot of the original scenes, just expand them a bit and give us this soft bonding between them while they were on the journey. But here in the light novels, it's much shorter, and it just jumps into Fido's basically being on fire. Raiden, looks like our fun little hike is coming to an end, eh? Taking a deep breath, Raiden wiped away his smile and looked to the west. They could see a single patch of steel-colored sky hanging over a battlefield. Ahead of them was a set of rails divided into 8. But damn, there's so fucking many of them. Yeah. I think we are in Shin's head right now, and he's saying, as he observes the huge sea of the Legion forces, that the Republic will lose this war. Will the day come when she to reach this place? The romance on 86 is out of this world. ᴛᴛ is actually controlling Undertaker, and Shin realized a legion was following them. Oh no. It wasn't attacking them for some reason. It's weird. That's very weird. It was a lone legion, and it was following them from behind. So Shin kept it quiet from Raiden and the others. Judging from its voice, it was a shepherd, but it was oddly muffled, and Shin couldn't tell what it was saying. But it was somehow familiar. Where did he know that voice from? Wait, is that Kitty, by any chance? Not being able to die when death came to claim you was a peculiar fate. So Ray thought, Ray? Why is Ray back? Wait, didn't he die? Okay, so Ray thought, dragging his barely functioning body as if by the very strength of his failing nerves, made of liquid micro machines. Wait, guys, he's alive now? He wouldn't last long. Oh, so is this his last moments before he shuts down? And perhaps because he knew this, he tracked Shin's progress through the territories. He resolved to see his brother's final destination. He remembered the voice that would still call him brother, even after the countless lives he had taken. He remembered it all. Oh, this is good. It's like what Shin mentioned when he was describing how he saw the Legion not as an army, but as lost souls. Don't think of battle, just focus on staying alive for even a second longer. If he could just reach the Federacy, Shin would surely be given refuge. Unlike the Republic, the Federacy's troops were all upright and decent. I'm sorry. This time I'll go to the other side properly. The dinosaur marched on, each of its steps driven by nothing but prayer. Wow. Oh man. It kind of moved my soul a bit. Andrew switched with me. Okay, so we're back with Shin. It had been 2 days since they had bid their farewell to Fido. Isn't it too early? I'm bored. Please, Shin will never say that. That's a lie. That point blank blunt answer made a smile play over Andrew's lips. True enough, Shin wasn't one for idle chatter, and with nothing to do but look at the scenery, he was probably bored stiff. No. Ray wasn't sure whether he would expire before seeing them arrive at civilization, but, well, they should be fine. He could pass on peacefully. Something happened. A string of information from nearby friendly units had arrived via his barely functioning data link. So he knows Shin's going to encounter some Legion. What's wrong, Shin? Whoever's piloting at the time fights. That's what we decided. It took Raiden only a moment to understand. You ass! You knew they were coming. That's not fair, Shin. You can't do this. Oh no! In the most important part, he just takes this attitude, because if I was his crew and we promised each other, hey, we're going to die together, we're going to fight together, and then he does that, I would be so angry. Screw that. That just means you'll be playing decoy for us. Oop! He cut off the sensory resonance. Oh, Shin just left them. Oh, Raiden is so angry. I swear, I think Raiden gets angry every 5 seconds with Shin. Whenever he does that, like, I mean, I would be the same. I'll be like, bro, what are you doing? We're currently with Shin fighting out the Legion forces. Shin sensed something. Even Shin, who was not the most senior among the processors, didn't expect to find it here. What's it? This unit was meant for complete suppression of a wide area, and it wouldn't fire only to down a single target. But he could feel its gaze fixed on him now. I'll kill them. Is that Kitty? He flashed back to the night when he was nearly killed. Blind terror froze his hands, gripping the control sticks. I'll kill them. Fragmented images flow into Shin's subconscious, memories that weren't his own. It was like the sensory resonance, or perhaps like the ability he had that allowed him to peer into others' minds when they were connected. I'll kill them. He knew this voice. He knew it from the Republic, from the 86th sector, from when he fought in the First War as part of the Spearhead Squadron. Was it his worst instincts or the fact that he had experienced this attack once before that made Undertaker leap aside? The impact came at the same time that the radar blared out in its alert. The explosion was so loud that Shin was convinced he had gone deaf. His rear leg's joints flew off, no longer able to bear the weight of the dying Juggernaut. Oh no, no, no! The Juggernaut's main battery was extremely heavy, throwing off its center of gravity so much that it leaned backward. Bursting through the curtain of smoke and sediment, a lowy charged towards them, even with half of its legs blown off by the explosion. Looking up at the machine's front leg, which was swinging overhead and preparing to descend on him, Shin cracked a smile. Oh, okay. So Raiden and the others managed to reach Shin. He could hear the sound of gunshots and the shouting of the comrades he had abandoned from the other side of the thin, filmy armor. He had managed to slay his brother and had come much farther than he would have expected. There was nothing left unsaid. It makes me sad. He mentally is already dead. Like, he's done. And the fact that he survives after this, bro, it makes so much sense how the constant I failed to die since volume 1 comes out even stronger during this upcoming volumes. And yet, perhaps because it was a moment like this, he realized he didn't want to die. Will he be assimilated by the Legion? And if he did become a Legion, whose name will he call? Not a single face came to mind. That was his sole regret. He doesn't want to die. But he has been told since he was born that he needs to die. His life is not worth something. He doesn't have any family left. He already helped his brother move on. Who will help him? Who will carry his heart, basically? And he doesn't have anyone. Because right now, their path, even though it feels like freedom, but they're going basically waiting for death to claim them. And it's so heartbreaking because these people are children and they have so much to live for, but they haven't been allowed to dream into that kind of future because they have been told they don't have a future to begin with. And it's like his soul is begging, like, stay alive for a second longer, just stay alive and see what life can bring up to you, because you're worth something. But at the same time, his other voice, it's like, why? You deserve to die. You are not worth something. So it's a constant battle within himself. And I love this so much because it helps him later on to grow from this and accept this and embrace this Reaper title that he has owned for so many years, while at the same time trying to find a purpose to live. So I really like this. I really do. Wait. Okay, okay. So we're getting like inner thoughts from the Legion. Surprisingly, it's very objective and technical speaking. And yeah, the dinosaur literally just fired at that low way. So that's Ray. That's Ray for sure. Oh, the dinosaur is protecting the Juggernaut. Oh, this is Ray for sure. Can someone tell me why this was not included in the anime? Because this is so good. Shin was dreaming. In that dream, Shin was a small child. Shin looked up only to see his big brother. Ray smiled. It was his nostalgic, gentle smile. This is as far as I can go. I can't believe how much you've grown. Maybe I'm having a little soft spot for Ray, maybe a bit. Returning Shin's silent gaze, his hands ran over the scar on Shin's neck, just like that night and just like that battlefield. His brother's big hands ran across his neck. I'm sorry. It must have hurt so much. Okay. Shin wanted to say he was wrong, to at least shake his head in denial, but he couldn't move his body whatsoever. And saying it didn't hurt would be a lie. It hurt to have his brother direct such pure hate towards him. It hurt to hear his brother's voice calling him out night after night, reminding him that he was at fault for everything that went wrong in their lives because of his sin. It hurt to relive his own death countless times in his dreams. It hurt to be plagued by the inescapable screams, always reminding him that he will never be forgiven. But still, it was because of them he had made it this far. There was so much he wanted to say, but the words wouldn't come out. You don't have to obsess over me anymore. You can just forget about me. Okay, I lied. I would like you to think about me from time to time, just as long as you live your own life freely and find happiness. Oh, okay, so this is the scene where Shin wakes up at the hospital. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I think he mentioned it on volume 1. It was very rare for the 86 to receive any type of medical attention. So the fact that he was in a hospital right now, he's like, where am I? He's not like familiar with all the hospital equipment. He remembered finally that in truth he never wanted to lose him. This is sad. Wait, are we having our introduction to Ernst? Oh, I'm so excited. I really love his character so much. At the beginning I didn't trust him, like at all, when I watched the anime. I was like, I don't like you. But at the end I was like, I love you. He's like,
good day, my boy. To start, would you mind telling me your name?
A fragment of a memory flickered in his mind once more. Someone else had asked him that question. The long silver hair illusion of someone he had never seen before brushing against the back of his eyelids. ᴛᴡɪᴛᴛᴇʀ. Oh, so the Federacy front lines destroyed the Dinosauria. Oh no. Oh, wait! When they destroy the machine, they also discover the dinosaur carry the 5 of the Spearhead members. Ray went beyond. He was like, you know what? If I'm going to die, I'm going to protect these people and I'm going to have them with me. So if the Federacy finds me, then they can have them. Oh my god, I love this. So they did interviews and then broadcast that to the public. I'm not sure if that was a good idea. I don't know if they want that kind of attention though. Hi. So, okay, funny story. I had an accident with my previous blouse. Some sauce got on it, and yeah, it was too visible for the camera, so I decided to change. Oh, this is so sad because now that the ear cuff is gone, he cannot communicate with Lena anymore. It's so sad. I love Ernest so much. He's like,
welcome to the Federal Republic of Jihad.
Ernest spread his hands out in a jesting manner, only to be met by cold, unreceptive gazes. So they were isolated for a month before Ernest just arrived and said,
hey, you're now citizen of the Federacy. Great.
He will serve as their legal guardian. Take your time to rest and see what this country has to offer and consider your futures after that. Okay, so now Ernest and the kids are driving through the city, and I'm guessing they're going to Ernest's house. Oh yeah, they're going to meet Frederica right now. I love how Ernest is saying,
because of some specific circumstances, Frederica is my daughter, And oh, yes, you five are also technically my adopted children now. Feel free to call me dad if you like. I was only kidding, you don't have to look so disgusted.
I finished chapter 2, y'all. I'm so happy. I am really liking how this is going. I'm so excited to see how the rest of the volume follows, but so far, I am really liking this, so yeah. This is chapter 3 time. Did you like my singing? I know you did, because I did. Oh, it's winter time. Yes, I like it. Shin just going to libraries. So, from what I'm gathering, he is a coffee addict and loves libraries. You know who else loves libraries? Lena. Shin's expression hardened for a moment, and Alba is Selena. Oh, he knew this wasn't the 85 sectors and the person before him wasn't a citizen of the Republic. He knew this, and yet, I'm telling you, like, the Republic did so much damage to the 86. It's like he knows he's not part of that, but still, like, the image of an Alba, it's like, oh, let me just run for my life. Eugene spoke with the same integrity he tried to teach his sister. His simple honesty, coupled with his silver hair and eyes, reminded him of his last handler, even though he had never seen her face. I think this is the third or fourth time he has been thinking about Lena. Aww. Ernest is so excited to give them gifts for the holy birthday. Shin likes museums too. Oh my god. I really want to go to a museum with Shin. Oh, look at this guy. So, okay, Andrew and Theo are talking right now, and Andrew asked Theo if he could help her carry some grocery bags. And Theo's like, oh, so do we need anyone else? And they are meant to call Shin. And Theo just went to activate the parade and realized it was gone. Because now they're not in the 86 sector. They don't have that UCOF anymore. Okay, so Shin is right now talking to Eugene at the library, and Eugene is telling him that he's going to enlist to the military, and Shin is explaining how he feels so uncomfortable and trapped at doing nothing basically. For a moment, he's trying to listen to the legion that is near to the Republic, but he can hear anything, and he's hoping that she was still alive there, still fighting, trying to follow in their footsteps. He's already thinking about her. I think it is, you know, I'm going to actually write it down. I think this is perhaps the fourth time that there has been a mention of Lena. Wait. Lena and Shin's thoughts. Well, actually, he's mumbling to himself. Maybe I rested for too long. Giving them the choice to think about your future, they're like,
Excuse me, I don't know that sentence. What is that? It's not in my dictionary, so.
oh, this one actually is a very good line. The Legion are still active, and if we don't fight, this country won't survive. We can't turn a blind eye to that and pretend to be happy. What kind of life will we be living if we just waited idly by for the Legion to come snuff us out? We could never live like that. If they could, it would mean they had become that which they loathed the most, the Republic of San Magnolia. I hate the Republic so much. Raiden, who had only listened until now, suddenly smirked, remembering the final words Shin left to that last handler of theirs. Besides, if she catches up to us after you hit her with that "we're offline," it'd be so awkward you'd probably never be able to live it down. Okay, even though Shin didn't think about Lena, Raid mentioned her, so apparently Shin kind of knew she was the Empress. Okay, so Frederica is basically asking how did he know. He's saying that one of the reasons was because the way she spoke, it reminds him of the way his mother did. Frederica is asking Shin to save her knight, which is Kitty, and to help Kitty move on, basically, because the Legion took him. She's saying that this ability that she has was basically passed down by her heritage and allows her to peer into the past and present of those she knows. Okay, so Shin also says that he now understands why Frederica makes him feel like he's having a deja vu, because Frederica reminds him of himself when she was at her age. He just says to her, like, yeah, I will help you save your night. And you know what that means. This will be the temporary purpose for Shin to keep going, but we know that this will not last long, because then Crazy Shin will come back and everything will be fucked. I finished chapter 3. Yes! I think I'm halfway done, actually. Okay, so the Federalist military and some of the analysts are talking about that they have gathered enough information the past few days to calculate that there is going to be most likely a huge attack from the Legion, and which we already knew this because of Shen. So let's see how they play this out and how they're going to attack the Legion, how they're going to defend themselves. Oh wait! Oh wait! So we are finally meeting the officer with the short blonde hair. I forgot her name, but if you have watched the anime, you know who I'm talking about. The blonde hair woman is proposing that they use the Rengeleaf as their main attack force for the upcoming Legion attack. She's also proposing that the members from the Spearhead Squadron are the ones to use the Rengeleafs. Oh, so Shin is walking down a hall, and then he just looked to his right and saw like a truck with people like taking out some huge black bags, and he realized that Eugene must have been collected by now, and then he's remembering the question that Eugene was going to ask him, saying, I could ask you the same thing. The question being, why are you a soldier, basically. But how will he have answered if Eugene had asked him back then? Shin, thinking about Len again, are we surprised? No. So Theo is in a bad mood because he brought Frederica a change of clothes and she just started hitting him. I think he's talking to Shin or Raiden. They're like amused by this. Oh, Gret summoned them. So are we getting that meeting? She's also saying that the other day they confirmed the existence and survival of the United Kingdom of ᴏᴛӷᴇʀ and the Alliance of Wald. She's also saying,
we have been unable to communicate with the Republic of San Magnolia.
And the silence. Do I want to communicate with the Republic again? No. I really don't want to know about them, except for Lena. Which reminds me, I've received the report you submitted regarding the situation, Second Lieutenant Nosen. Okay, I can already see this.
We read what you sent, but I don't think that's possible.
Okay, so Greta is saying, I found your report quite fascinating. But still, you only have the perspective of a battlefield under the jurisdiction of one division. Don't you think predicting a large-scale offensive of the entire Western Front was a bit too daring? No, because he can hear them. The only person that actually listened to what Shin said, Lena. What the hell? Like, the guy is trying to tell you, hey, maybe you should listen to me, and she's like, you're sharp, you know, you'd be cuter if you acted your age a little more. Okay, I'm getting angry.
No, my technology said this and said that. It's impossible that you can actually predict this.
Karma's a bitch. He's not overanalyzing the enemy. He can hear them. I am getting annoyed. Okay, so now Shin and the others are following Greth to somewhere, and she's asking him, what's your opinion on the Rengeleaf, Second Lieutenant? Do you like it better than that aluminum coffin of yours? Shin sighed once. If you're asking about the juggernaut, ᴏᴛဃᴇʀ, it's called the Regenleaf juggernaut. Regenleaf juggernaut. It's the same thing. Why'd you try to insist of him calling that machine Regenleaf? Shane likes to argue over the stupid things sometimes. Oh, Greth was actually taking them into the tribute they built with the Juggernauts and Fido's body, metal body, I mean. All he wanted was for someone he knew to remember him, even if just for a moment. Is this another Lena mention? I think so. Because all he wanted was for someone he knew to remember him. Lena, okay. So, the new Fido just arrived in his new body. Oh, yes. And Frederica's there. This is so sweet. Shen is so happy to see Fido. Okay, so now they were assigned some rooms. He opened the door to find Frederica. Shin doesn't have like his room with any type of decoration, yeah. Oh, that's sad. Frederica actually helped clean out Eugene's room. Like, people forget she's still a child. She has seen a lot of stuff. Maybe you shouldn't have asked for his name. Oh. Ooh. Frederica's ability will not have worked on people whose names she didn't know. Oh, so that's how it works. So it's not everyone. It's when she asks for their names. Okay, if she hasn't spoken to Eugene that morning, she will not have to see him die on that very same day. Oh, right, it was the same day. Oh, that's even worse. Shin blinked once slowly. You be a lot better of not having fallen comrades if you can help it. I'm liking this. This is a family conflict, even though they're not related. Shin had known loss after loss. At first it was his family, and once he had been sent out to the battlefield, his comrades were killed off, one after another. Those words were his honest, true feelings, and he had decided to carry his fallen comrades with him ever since. But that's not to say he didn't feel pain every time he lost someone. And this girl carried the weight of her knight becoming a ghost. She shouldn't have to endure any more suffering. He does have a point though. And I'm really glad that he's actually saying that he's not being apathetic to other people's losses. Am I really that similar to him? I wouldn't say you're mirror images, but your physics are identical. My knight, Kiria ᴏᴛ, is a descendant of the ᴏᴛ clan, just as you are. Frederica literally just dumped all this background on Shin, and he's like, okay. Shin at this point, I think he's functioning with his brain being objective, not processing everything as he should. Shin has gained so much losses. For example, Eugene was not a character that has been there for long, but his death actually meant something to Shin. And I think leaving also the Republic, saying goodbye to Lena, also that's something that affected him as well. And having now to prepare himself to battle this huge army of Legion, it's like the pressure is on. And since the Republic has been telling him all his life that, hey, your life is worth nothing, so he's not valuing his own life. He's like, let's fight. I'm just going to keep fighting. And his mental health is crumbling, but he's not self-aware of that. And it's not that he doesn't care, it's because he doesn't know how to treat it, to give himself the space to recover from this. But he can't, because he needs to keep fighting, because if he doesn't fight, then the Legion will attack, It's so overwhelming. Me saying this, I don't know how long I've been talking, but this is overwhelming for me. Frederica's now concerned because, hey, you haven't thought about your future. Maybe you should take a leaf out of Eugene's book. You should actually consider, what do you want to do after you leave the army? Oh, so the question of Eugene's comes back to Shin. Have you put any thought into what you do once you're discharged? For a second, he thought he could hear that silver bell of a voice again. Rating is actually looking for Frederica, and okay, Rating is at Shin's room, and next to him was Frederica, sleeping as she entrusted her full weight to him, leaning against him. This is the cutest thing ever. Raiden is thinking that at this hour, it will be the time that Lena will resonate with them. And he's saying, what was she thinking right now? Or rather, what was she waiting for? And then he says to Shin,
do you think the mayor's doing well?
Sparing Raiden a fleeting look, Shin shrugs silently. Raiden is thinking, be a little honest with yourself, man. Everyone knows they like each other except them. I love this way too much. Okay, finally I am reaching to the end of volume 2. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can hear it, but right now it's raining like hard. So if you hear that in the background, that's why. I think another thing that it had me overthinking was the constant statements of Shin towards maybe other people, saying she's a mascot, she chose this path, like she's here because she wants to, not because maybe we forced her to it. And I think that's a very important detail, because even though if it was for him, he will send her back to the headquarters or back with Ernst, the Republic forced him to be at the battlefield and they were never given a choice. So he doesn't want to do the same to her, but at the same time, he's very cautious on what things Frederica sees or doesn't. Anyways, let's start with chapter 5. This is so loud. Let me just try to be more near the camera, and I will just place this right here. So we're starting the chapter with the Legion communicating with each other to attack all fronts, like literally the whole country. Like, hey, it's time, get up. Raiden's head smacked against the mattress just as he heard those words. His small room in the barracks was dark, illuminated only by moonlight, and Shin stood there. Listen, would it kill you to say something before you... No, it's not the time. This is serious, guys. I am so worried. Like, oh my god. No. This song is not right. Next. Yes. How many hostiles? I don't want to calculate it. Shin using any kind of humor was proof of how bad things were. Yeah, Shin is like laughing through pain. Laughing because this is bad. Literally, the forces that he thought was going to maybe the other fronts are going directly to the Confederacy. Now it's not the time to stay silent. I'll go wake up the rest of the army. This is going to get so serious so fast, and I'm really not ready. Oh, the Legion is attacking. Oh no. Oh, that defensive line's going down. There's a massive army of Dinosauria. Oh no. Bro, you're not going to survive that one. I really want to see Greta's reaction to a whole army coming, because Shin told her they were coming, but she was like,
nah, we're so prepared. It's fine. We're going to destroy them. We're going to win.
The whole screen is covered in red blips that represents the Legion. The defensive line is disappearing, and yes, everyone is dead. Oh, the soldiers are going to die. Oh no, you have the logo in front of you. You cannot run. My Shin, saving lives again. Oh, I like this. We're getting more about Kurena's perspective of what she thinks about the Legion, and she's saying that the Legion were nothing more than a dangerous enemy that threatened her precious comrades, that threatened Shin, who led them across the battlefield, and all enemies must be eliminated. I love this. Like we get like little glimpses of everyone, and I missed this. I missed seeing the other characters' point of view. Okay, so right now we are in Frederica's POV, and she's listening to everything that is happening through the parade. She's trying to use her eyes, her power, to locate Kitty. She urgently called out his name, half dumbfounded. ᴛᴡɪᴛᴛᴇʀ, no response. Wait, are we getting that marvelous scene? Shin was connected to the resonance. Okay, yeah. ᴛᴡɪᴛᴛᴇʀ, Kitty is absent. Not response. Yeah, why was Kitty absent? Oh wait, yeah, right. Yeah, I remember. Okay. At that moment, the target of her eyes changed to the person she was thinking of right then. She could see a four-legged spider rushing through city ruins in the dark of night. We are losing Shin, guys. We need Lena. He forcefully drove his blade, which had already lost its capacity to vibrate, into the enemy without even regarding the fact that it had shattered. Oh, so he's gone. He's not even aware. Shin's juggernaut's taking all the hits. I don't like this. I don't like Shin in this state of mind. I really don't. Frederica finally realized why he reminded her so much of Kitty. It wasn't a matter of resemblance. They were the same. Because they were identical to their core. That's sad. I'm so nervous. I don't want to keep reading. I don't want to finish this volume. I don't know why I'm singing. I think I'm nervous. I'm nervous for Shin and for everyone. Which is funny because I know what happens. But my mind just keeps refusing to remember anything from the anime. The main force is coming behind this first wave that they have managed to push back, and he's like, follow me if you don't want to die. Follow your reaper. Like, oh, we're back with Shin's POV. He had lost count of how many enemies he destroyed and how many remained. Raising his eyes, Shin suddenly realized it was raining. It was the sound of peaceful silence. The legion were retreating. Oh, Frederica's there, waiting for him. When their eyes met, Frederica's face contorted in sorrow. Ow. She embraced him as if she was incapable of restraining herself any longer. Sheena, you're hopeless. You're the same as Kitty, you complete and utter fool. Okay, so now they're actually paying attention about his powers, about him hearing the ghost voices. This one-liners of Shin concerns me. He's so exhausted. Even if you say like, hey, why did you do this? Why did you do that? Hey, what did you do? He's like, I don't know. I don't care. I'm done. And he's walking down the hallway, wondering what to do going forward. So the only thing that they need to do is reorganize after this whole battle. Just as he was about to go, he noticed the pattern of light footsteps approaching him. Lifting his gaze, he saw it was Frederica. Oh, she's back? Oh, wait. Her demeanor is weird. It was then that he felt the presence of a gaze fixed on them from afar. Black eyes frozen in hatred and loathing. I'll kill them all. Wait. They never did escape the battlefield of the 86th sector. Okay, he realized that now. Get down, shouted Frederica. Kitty is... Wait. Those words overlap with the screech of a high-speed projectile tearing down the atmosphere and the earth-shattering shocks wave of an extremely heavy mass impact. What? A flash of blinding light glinted outside the window, painting the world white. What? No! The chapter is done. No! What is this? You cannot leave me with that freaking cliffhanger. Well, I think we're going to read the interlude now because I don't know what the frick is happening. Okay, so in 86 is dragging himself through an old bridge. Oh, his lower half is gone. No. Also, oh yeah, the Legion attacked them. Okay. Oh no, Eloa is going towards him. Oh no. He took a small remote control. He pressed the self-destruct switch with a smile. He exploded the bridge. Wait. Are we going to see Lena? Please. Let me end this volume reading about Lena, please. Oh, yeah. The army is going towards the Republic. I am so happy. Let me explain. I'm happy because Karma is getting to the Republic. Second of all, this means we're going to see Lena transforming into the queen she is. The siren was to alert the fall of the final defensive line, which basically is the Grand Moor. The Republic is like, oh my god, the Legion cannot make their way into our city. The Legion is basically climbing over the Grand Moor towards the 85 sectors. Oh, the Grand Moor was literally destroyed right now by a bombardment. So she's realizing the Legion responsible for throwing that huge attack. It was the same as that time. The Spearhead Squadron encountered something like this once before, forcing even elites like them into retreat. Oh yeah. Because I think there was a battle that they had that a machine or something threw its attack, and literally the whole footage and the whole camera and all the sensors, all the communication, it was lost because everything turned white and there was only like white noise, and it's happening right now. The new long-range artillery type, railgun. Oh, she's literally rushing towards the control room. She changed her rates device setting, allowing her to resonate with all possible targets in range. Normally, a handler will be allowed to resonate with only one squadron, but Annette had cooperated with her over the past year to set up this hidden setting. Okay. Bloody Reina to all processors on all fronts. Oof, yes! The Federacy military officially dubbed it the railgun type. This new type of Legion single-handedly toppled the Grand Moor and burned the Federacy fortress base to cinders. Oh wait, I'm done? I'm done with Volume 2. What? Why? Well guys, I just finished Volume 2 and I thought there was going to be more chapters, but I think it was a shorter volume compared to Volume 1. Okay, I think I'm going to make this short. Basically, overall, this volume was good, but it's basically like a setup for Volume 3. Like, it gave us what happened with Shin and the others and how they end up at the Federacy. We had a bit of Lana as well. Overall, I liked it. Obviously, I preferred Volume 1 because I think it hit a lot of my emotional spots. But I think overall, I did like Frederica and Shin's interactions. I think those were very important. The introduction of Ernst, I think that was amazing, and his father figure to the 86 or the Spearhead squad members. I think that's great. I can't wait to see more of him in the next volume. Maybe for me, this volume was a bit more technical in the terms of the battle scenes, of how descriptive they were. And I'm not saying that's wrong for the story, because I do think it's very fundamental to present that into this storyline, because basically this is military and mecha. Compared to Volume 1, was a bit more difficult for me to understand, at least in some parts. I had to read them, some of them maybe twice, to try to get an image on what they were trying to describe. But I don't think it's bad written. I think it's me not being able to comprehend the text, at least in that aspect of the story. But I really did enjoy it. I can't wait for Volume 3. Maybe my small complaint, at least for now, is that I wish to have more information about Lena's background. Because I know basically in the anime and right now in the volumes, we're getting heavy information about Shin's family. But maybe I would like more about Lena's background, because I know the facts. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching my video, and if you reach to the end of this reaction, please like and then subscribe. And if you have any thoughts about this volume, please leave a comment below. I really love interacting with you guys. So I will see you in the next time. Bye.